As a nation, we have to ask, when in God's name are we going to stand up to the gun lobby? When in God's name we do what we all know in our gut needs to be done?
Now is the time, like literally right now.
What are we doing?
Enough is enough.
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 Enough. Enough.
Why are you here?
I'm incredibly saddened, and it's very hard to think about this.
We have to act.
To nickel and dime this, I don't know if that's going to do it. I think that we need some really drastic action here.
And don't tell me we can't have an impact on this carnage.
Who will say on this network or any other network in the next few days, it's time to repeal the Second Amendment? Oh, you can't say that. Well, why not? Why not?
Why are we willing to live with this carnage? Why do we keep letting this happen? Where in God's name is our backbone?
But I'm here on this floor to beg, to literally get down on my hands and knees and beg my colleagues.
If I could have gotten 51 votes in the Senate of the United States for an outright ban, picking up every one of them, Mr. and Mrs. America, turn them all in, I would have done it.
We have to have the courage to take action.
We have introduced an assault weapons ban.
I'm talking about a ban on assault rifles.
And understand the nexus between what makes for reasonable and sensible public policy.
Find a path forward here. Work with us to find a way to pass laws that make this less likely.
Look, I support all gun control legislation, not sensible gun control. We don't need the sensible stuff. We need the hardcore stuff that's going to protect ourselves and our children.
Do you want a solution? Stop selling AR-15s in the state of Texas. Do you want a solution?
Yes. I don't want you to have an AR-15 or an AK-47.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
It'll happen again next week. There is no way to stop next week's mass murder.
Now is the time to stop the next shooting.
You're going to take care of the gun problem with me. It's time for those who obstruct or delay or block the common sense gun laws. We need to let you know that we will not forget.
I do have thoughts and prayers, and those thoughts and prayers are to remove as many Republicans, as many people who support this evil policy this coming November.
I'm tired of hearing people, all they have to offer is thoughts and prayers.
It's not enough to simply have a catchy ad on a Monday and then only do it every Monday. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
It is time that we have bold actions and a bold agenda.
Over 90% of the American people think we have to get assault weapons off the street, period. And we have to get buybacks and get them out of their basements.
Everyone up here favors an assault weapon ban. Everyone up here favors magazine limitations, which, by the way, would have made a huge difference.
We can ban the weapons of war.
It's about ending the sales of assault weapons into our communities. Those weapons of war were designed to kill people as effectively and as efficiently as possible. They should belong on the battlefield and not in our communities.
But I also believe that a lot of gun owners would agree that AK-47s belong in the hands of soldiers, not in the hands of criminals.
By the way, you can't own the following weapons, period. They cannot be sold anymore.
Like, if you're going to take people's guns away, wait till you get elected, then take the guns away. Don't tell them ahead of time.
Which, by the way, that's what people like me think you're going to do.